What's going on, traders? Here I am back again with my voice, with my one-sided conversational method of actually teaching you things. I'm giving away my edge for free to you guys. So the best you can do is just hit that subscribe button, hit like, just help me get going with the engagement. You know the drill. I mean, the YouTube algorithm, it just wants to push out the content which is more and more relevant to the people looking at such content. So this being a time sensitive information, you want to hit that bell button as well, wherever it is going to be there. I don't know, wherever the bell button is, just go for that, because whatever analysis I'm drawing out of the markets, let's just say today, it is certainly going to be different the next week, and whatever conclusions I made the last week is going to be certainly different for this week, right? So you want to be subscribed, you want to be staying active and alerted whenever Producator is coming out with any kind of content, to be honest. All right, Neo for you guys today. Now Neo and ICX are the two alternatives to Ethereum. All right, one being a Chinese Ethereum, one being a Korean Ethereum. That's it. Neo being the Chinese Ethereum, Korean Ethereum being ICX for you guys. So what are we looking at? We are looking at most likely a reaccumulation formation and a possible retest of the all-time highs. For Neo, that's going to be $200. Now when are we going to reach there? That's not in my hands. That's not in your hands as well. Are we going to reach there? Probably yes. With a high degree of certainty, yes, we're going to be retesting the prior highs at $200, which is at a 355% to the upside from these levels. Now this breakout right here looks kind of promising to me, just simply naked charting it out right here. This area, this is a clear accumulation pattern on the USD pair right here, and you're breaking above this particular diagonal trending resistance with good amount of momentum, good amount of bullish engulfed structures right there. RSI breaking the 60. I'm talking about 3-day RSI breaking 60. That's going to be significant always. For example, this one right here, RSI started closing above 60 and we had a massive rally, and this one right here, certain good move to the upside, most likely 30 to some 40% move to the upside. Now we are doing similar things right here, kind of maintaining that relative strength index above the 60 zones on the 3-day time frame. So macro certainly being bullish. This breakout looking like a real one, certainly looking like a real one. But how are you going to define your risk management points? How are you going to define your stop losses, basically? All right, by risk management points I mean stop losses. Okay, very simple, very simple. So quite a lot of you might have been getting confused that what the hell is risk management? Risk management is you get the fuck out of the market if something goes against you. That's all. So how are you going to risk manage your Neo holdings or positions or whatever you're trying to do in the market? It's pretty far-fetched. It's a 35% downside move. That's going to be your stop loss, like this high right here. Okay, let's just simply call $30 to $28 ranges as our zones of interest. Let's just simply draw a box basically right here. So this is going to be your key risk management area. If the prices are above it, you're probably better you're good holding Neo for the short term, and the mid-term and the long term as well, because this accumulation breakout is certainly a long-term price action behavior, and any move which is going to be violating this entire accumulation structure is going to sustain for some time. All right, so we're talking about Neo sustaining prices above 30 for this entire structure to be bullish, and for a simple retest of the $200 all-time high. I mean, okay, pretty easy, right? Like, I mean, everything's gonna fucking go up, man. Everything's gonna go up. Just be level-headed and don't be like, oh, in and out on the small time frames on the hourly. Just whenever you're feeling confused about these markets, just simply zoom the fuck out. Go to 3-day, go to weekly, go to daily. This is gonna help you out. This is gonna help you out big time. Let's see what can be concerning. Like, how can Neo violate the 30 regions to the downside? That can happen if the stochastic momentum indicator starts to fall below 80 and start staying below that on the 3-day time frame. Then we can simply argue that we're going to be headed out for some crazy amount of sideways to downside movement, and probably finally wicking below some key levels and then moving up. So now here's the thing, closures are important. closures. 3-day time frame closure below 30 to 28.5, something like that. That's gonna be violating this potential breakout move to the upside. In fact, if you have some more amount of risk tolerance, and if you're simply hodling NEO, basically, this could also be one of your key risk management areas, which is going to be at 20.8 to the upside and 20.17 to the downside. So this zone and this zone right now is going to be your stop loss area. Let me just color it red, because green means up and away. This is not up and away. This is not going to be up and away analysis. This is going to be risk management analysis, because it's pretty obvious that things are going to go up. So let's just see the points of invalidation, because why not? Because you want to be staying level headed. All right, nothing is going to go to the moon all the fucking time. Okay, so downside, that is going to be a risk management. Now let's take a look at some key Fibonacci retracement points. Where is the Fibonacci, man? Why do I seem to, where is it? Okay, there you go. Didn't have much sleep last night, actually. I'm just really under the weather again, but here I am back again in front of you guys, sharing my edge for free. So hit that subscribe again. Okay, just do it. Okay, so the first point of interest is going to be a $50 NEO. We came pretty close to it. We came to $47. This could be argued upon like an attempt to break the $50 region, but we just we kind of fell short of it by a couple of percentages, which is perfectly fine, because we are talking about the mid to the long term time frame behavior on this particular asset right here. So the first key interest is going to be 51. You close 3-day or daily candles above 51. I don't see there is much stopping all the way until the 382 at 79, or let's just say 80. Then of course the pretty obvious retest is going to be the 618 at 125 USD, which is yet again a pretty significant move coming on these levels at around a 200%. So not much has happened in NEO, to be honest. If you are able to manage your downside risks properly, I think that there's a huge potential upside coming in for NEO just by simply naked charting it out. I'm not putting a million different indicators right here. It's just, let's just for the sake of it put these 200 simple moving averages right here. So this one being a consolidation to sideways phase, being a retest of the 3-day 200 simple, wicking off of it while Bitcoin was making histories. So yes, and with the moving average slope to the upside, so this one being a generational opportunity on NEO right here on $12. We are way past it. Well, to be honest, I don't see prices falling below 12 USDT on NEO. It's just very difficult to happen. We can talk about these things happening if Bitcoin breaks below 30,000, but until Bitcoin is above 30k, 35k, it's just perfectly fine. I don't see these levels being I don't see NEO coming back to these levels again. It's just very difficult to actually think of that as a trader. But like, if you're a perma bear, if you just want things to come down all the time, then certainly you're looking at NEO going to probably zero. Right? All right. But this one being your risk management zone, your upside targets are pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. The first one being this one. Now this will stay red, won't it? Okay. This zone right here, and then after the 618, I did not see much stopping for NEO to actually test its prior all-time highs. And then we can talk about 1.618 to 2.618 at 511 USD. Now that's far-fetched. That's certainly far-fetched. Not really out of the question, but far-fetched. $500 NEO, certainly far-fetched. We have to take things step by step. If we are getting this level, your stop loss comes here. If you are getting this level, your stop loss comes here. If you are getting this level right here, your stop loss comes here. Step by step, progressing further. Okay, just take a deep breath and hold your goddamn coins. That's all. How stupid. Okay, so far-fetched $511 target, but possible. All right, possible. But we're going to be taking it step by step, and I'm going to be here managing risk with you guys if you actually follow this properly, and you should be good. try to hit down those referral links as well if you are going to be trading on FTX, because I feel that FTX is certainly the industry standard. You have tokenized stocks, you have tokenized equities on FTX, man. I mean, that's crazy. Isn't that something we used to dream about all the freaking time? It's just happening. FTX is making all of those things happen. So they're certainly the industry leader in terms of innovation for traders, and it is certainly a damn good platform dedicated for traders. Binance is a little bit haywire. I mean, okay, in terms of liquidity, in terms of the price action behavior, in terms of the order books, I don't think anything can beat Binance. But if you like simply want to cut the noise away, and if you just simply want to focus on a trader's behavior, FTX is certainly doing a great job right here. I can't deny that. All right, so upside targets for NEO, pretty much clear right here. 51, you want to see the 51 level being taken down on 3-day schedule. Then we can talk about these ones right here, and then we can manage our stop losses as we keep on progressing further to the upside. Right, for the time being, your risk management stays to be around 30 USDT. If you see NEO closing 3-day candles below 30, that should ring some red bells. That should make you alerted. That should start making you cautious. And if you're breaking this structure right here, then we can simply talk about retesting the 3-day time frame. But yet again, the downside targets are far-fetched. Not much incentivization in the markets right now for these ones to actually go back down to test the 3-day 200 simple moving averages. Just too far-fetched for the downside, too far-fetched the upside. So what am I talking about here? I'm talking about how can you be smart in terms of taking profits as well and maintaining your stop losses at the same time. Okay, now that's the thing. I don't think most of the moon boys, most of the moon channels, most of the cryptocurrency YouTube channel, they're not going to tell you how to manage this. They just want you to buy. They're like peddlers of all these shit coins. They want to push the price up because they benefit out of it. Of course, there are a lot of genuine people here on YouTube, but it's pretty hard to navigate through this entire wide variety of assholes trying to dictate you what to do. Anyway, enough of rambling for NEO. Let's check out NEO to BTC real quick, and let's see what's happening over there. The 3-day time frame, behaving something like Ethereum, although below the 200 simple moving average, not as strengthful as Ethereum. Do we have any argument for a wedge? No, not really. I mean, if I switch this logarithmic scale away, yeah, this looks pretty interesting. This is the level you want to regain on a opening and a closing basis. The first one being this one, the second one being right here, the third one being there. So why do I talk about BTC price action? It's about the fact that you could see some accelerated price actions on the USD pair if the BTC pair is going to be bullish as well. So you did engulf up the 21 simple moving average on the 3-day time frame. You're headed towards the 200 simple moving average. For the short time frame, NEO against Bitcoin is also looking nice, which could certainly be pointing towards the fact that we are looking at some upside targets on NEO for about a 30% move to the upside. So now what is 30%? So that's going to lead you to at least $50 to $53 NEO. It's going to be pretty interesting. $53 NEO, like aligning with that key Fibonacci zone of interest. So yep, watch out for this retest right here. If you're able to gain the 200 simple on 3-day time frame, then yep, NEO will be accelerated to the upside. Now remember, these are your alternatives to Ethereum. Okay, NEO, ICX, they are alternative to Ethereum. So if the Ethereum blockchain gets really haywire in terms of participation for the DeFi space, I do see a lot of market shifting gears towards these platforms as well. So Flamingo is one of the interesting projects which is running on NEO actually, So you already have some DeFi stuff running on NEO blockchain, you know. I mean, so it's just a matter of time until these ones, they also start getting picked up. So actually watch for the NEO ecosystem as well. Okay, things are going to be happening for NEO ecosystem, and whatever around NEO is related in terms of DeFi, farming, mining, and whatnot. Those things can certainly get picked up, and well, these stocks are like fundamental things, and well, you have 1,000 different fundamentals to talk about, but Neo, being a older player in the market, well, dumping all throughout, but being an older player, it certainly has some legitimacy. The team is constantly developing stuff, and you have ecosystems like Flamingo working on top of Neo, so pretty neat. Pretty neat fundamentals for Neo as well. Okay, so you want this level to be violated to the upside right here. Levels are mentioned here below. 10,000 satoshis. 10,000 satoshis violation to the upside would mean, is it 10,000? 100,000. 100,000 satoshis closure on a 3-day time frame. Yep, you're looking at some good price action. You could simply retest this one, and you could go for a 60% further 60% move to 160,000 satoshis. So now that would lead you to somewhere around $80-90 Neo. I'm sitting here crystal balling price targets, but as per the market interest, these things could happen. You have to manage the risk, and you will be rewarded. That's all. Although I got to be talking about a few key things on Bitcoin and Ethereum as well, because we are kind of looking at some real price action squeeze. Tips are getting bought back, that's for real, but I mean, it's kind of like the time to be cautious. Okay, be cautious. Market moves like Ethereum and Bitcoin can certainly cause a lot of turbulence in the coming days. The price action is squeezing quite a bit, and anything can happen. So if Bitcoin and Ethereum goes down, the entire market just goes down. It's just as simple as that. Just pull those plugs off, sit down, relax until the market kind of corrects itself, and then maybe jump back in. On the extreme small time frames on Neo against BTC, it's just a simple flotation of price action above the 200 simple, and with a cross over on the 21 simple as well. So this price action is looking nice as of now, as far as you're maintaining the support right here on the 21 simple on the 4-hour time frame. Although the strength index constantly diverging as we go up. Point 2 was the fact that we could certainly enter a little bit of consolidation phase if we lose this key moving average right here. So this is going to be a short-term analysis as well on Neo. Now watch for the 200 simple being maintained as well. General price action trending below the 200 simple moving average is going to be sideways to bullish. It's going to be sideways to bearish. General price action trending above the 200 simple on the hourly, on the daily schedule, is going to be meaning that the general trend is going to be bullish. Just like something over here, we reject the 200 simple moving average after numerous attempts to break this level, but get down into consolidation phase. Probably better opportunities to get into Neo, something like that. But you do get my point right here. I mean, the 200 simple moving average on any time frame could tell you a lot of things. Like this one right here, 4-hour time frame flipping to the positive side. So as we are shifting gears towards the higher time frames, they're more and more telling of the fact that Neo could be engulfingly going to the upside. You could have some exponential moves on Neo. This golden cross on 12-hour is also about to happen, so watch for any retest coming down all the way at 7,670 satoshis, and watch for this golden cross to happen. We could simply get rejected, we could curl down like this. Now that would not mean strength, and that would not mean that Neo is going to be a good holdings in terms of that. So keep an eye on these things as well. I hope you're watching all of these videos properly, because I simply give you away all of my edge for free, and this is actually how you want to look at the markets. I mean, trust me when I say that. Just trust me. Do not outsmart the market. Don't think you'll be humbled down to zero if you think you're smarter than the market. Okay, Neo against Ethereum, because why the heck not? Let's see how the Hedge is doing. Hedge is double bottoming. Okay. Ethereum Hedge kind of double bottoming on 4-hour schedule. Let's just simply shift gears to 12-hour. This is certainly divergence right here for you guys. Without even looking at the RSI, I'm 200% sure this is a divergence. This is a huge one. This is a huge divergence right here. You were certainly supposed to have this retest of the 200 simple moving average right here, which is 50% to the upside. Most of the playable move has already played out. So would you want to be risking any more trades here? Would you want to be staying in Neo rather than Ethereum? You could, but let those 12-hour candles start trending above the 200 simple. Okay, be patient about it. let's just close a few candles above it. On the 2-hour, on the 12-hour 200 simple on Neo Ethereum, then you can talk about Neo being a better investment than Ethereum. Certainly one to look at. Certainly a good divergence formulation, has a huge fucking divergence right there. On the 3-day, wow, we have the same divergence replication on the 3-day as well. This means that Neo could be gaining strength here, guys. Keep a close eye on Neo, because Neo is gonna do things if we are actually gonna be playing out these kind of divergences. I mean, this is good divergence at all the way up to 3-day time frame. No kidding, man. No shit. No shit. Okay. You rejected the prices below this diagonal trending resistance and you've closed within Gulf. Okay, why not? Strengthful, pretty nice looking Neo against Ethereum. So wow, this actually leads you into an argument that Neo could be a better holding for a probable 100% move against Ethereum. Why the hell not? Could happen. Cardano did something like that against Ethereum, so Neo could also do something like that. As you see, you should notice by this time that how the liquidity started floating into Ethereum first, and then when Ethereum is now, since it's around $2,000, and how these things are floating back into micro caps, mid caps, something like Neo as well. So watch for Neo making significant move, and Neo against Ethereum is also one of the charts to be taking a keen interest on. I mean, certainly a keen interest on this one as well. Okay, so the next video is going to be about ICX, which is going to be dropping down in the evening, probably by the morning if you are a US person. And none of this is a financial advice. But if you want to be supporting this channel, hit that subscribe. Go ahead, just go on trading on some crazy assets on FTX down with the referral links below. Well, I'm gonna catch you guys pretty soon on the next video. Bye for now.